Hello friends, welcome to my channel and thanks for watching this video. Friends, in this video we are going to discuss about the long-term chart of Kinross Gold Corp. Now when I talked about the stock of Kinross Gold Corp, let me tell you this stock has been listed in multiple stock exchanges. So what I am going to do here is I am going to look at the stock which is listed in the Canadian Stock Exchange. So the currency will be in Canadian dollars, and here we are, Kinross Gold Corporation. Now if you are looking at this stock, now you need to make sure that you have a long-term game plan. That's the most important thing you need to understand here. Is why I am saying that is because the kind of policies we have right now, and more specifically you will see the central banks are more focused on suppressing the inflation, and inflation is their prime objective. So what they are going to do, and till date what they are focusing on is how to control inflation via interest rates and all monetary measures. And that's why you will see the commodities are falling down. It's like a demand destruction. It's not like solving supply issues, but it's like a demand destruction scenario. And although gold has hold its own value, but we know that it's a globally traded instrument, so obviously it will have its reservations, and you can clearly see the uh, way the price has damaged. And obviously uh, because we are talking about a stock and not commodity, it's a global commodity producing company, but it's a stock as well, so it will have, I mean, equities are anyways going down. So you need to understand couple of things right now. Now if you forget all those things and if you understand the chart simply, let me tell you, as you have to hold it for much more longer period than you can think right now, because the game plan for Kinross Gold Corp is going to be for the long term. So let's start analyzing this chart. But before that, if you haven't yet subscribed my channel, just hit on the subscription button, also hit on the notification bell along with the all button to get my updated video notification. Now if you are looking at this particular chart, the first three most important things to understand here is 2.22, which is going to be your big support, and the range in between 1.55 and 1.66 is going to be your range of stop loss. So please do not go below 1.55 on the downside. That's the most important thing you need to understand over here. Now as far as immediate support is concerned, you have 3.31. now if you are not comfortable with any of this point, you may also consider 3.3 as your immediate support. Okay, let me first explain you all the support and resistance level, then we will talk about the important things that you need to do. And as far as the trend is concerned, you will see something like this. Here we are, you will see something like this as far as the upper end of the range is concerned. So you can clearly see it looks like the upside for the time being has already been ended. And let me tell you, don't think about 3.31, which was your previous support in 2018. Maybe it can take support and started moving higher from this level, but the probability here is the stock may retest 2.22 and even 1.55 or 1.66, which has happened in the past. Okay, so what I am basically saying here is the stock may move like this, or it may move like this as well. So you need to, if you want to go it or hold it for the long term, you need to think about both the scenarios and you need to plan accordingly. If you are a long term investor or long term holder, you need to sail through all the downside, and hopefully because the probability is there, the stock may retest 1.55 and 1.66. okay, so be prepared for that. Now as far as the upside is concerned, for the time being, any upside, either it will happen from 3.31, 2.22, or from 1.66 or 1.55, the target will be restricted. So you can see this is the restriction that you will face, and that will be in between 11.28 and 15.92. Okay, so this is going to be your immediate target or long term target, whatever you may want to call it as, because as I told you, when the stock reverses from the downside to the upside, it does not matter, this is the broad range from which or in between which it has definitely take support and started moving higher. So these two levels are going to be your immediate resistance, and only if the stock moves beyond this line, only if the stock moves like this, then we can talk about further upside like $27 or $40 on the upside. Right now it is moving down. The probability is that it may retest 1.66, but we have to see whether the downside will be ended at 3.31 or 2.22, and that's why I have already told you that if you want to sail through and if you want to become a long-term investor as far as this stock is concerned, you need to embrace all the pain, all the probable pain that is there in front of you, and it's not going to it's not about the business get impacted, but it's all about the trading positions that will build up in the upcoming months or probably weeks and months, because until and unless they will the central bank policies kill the demand and the inflation they think is in control, it's not going to stop, and equity is going to suffer meanwhile. So this is the end of the video. Thanks for watching.